This year we have a lot to celebrate. At Harbor, we say that the gospel changes everything, and we want to see the gospel transform our culture, transform us spiritually and socially.
Socially, that means works of mercy and justice and community development. To capture that energy and momentum, we began a nonprofit, Balsamea. But as we were doing that, another nonprofit was forming in the neighborhood with a similar set of vision and values known as Urban Life. And Urban Life is now a part of our community of faith at Harbor Mid-City.
Urban Life is a group of us called to love and serve students here in San Diego and to raise them up to be God-centered, potentially brilliant leaders that they can be. We are giving young people a chance to step into these leadership roles by leading elementary school kids, middle school kids, high school kids.
It's our first Urban Life of the year, so we're having a carnival.
We got water balloon launching at Targets over here. We got some hot sauce pong being played. And then tackle the leprechaun. Everyone should tackle the leprechaun.
Ever since I've been to Urban Life, I just want to be a better person for like me, my family, for everyone else, you know? And I just want to influence others to do that too.
Because it's like a family kind of, like you come, they feed you, they want to welcome you into the community and help making it a better place and get you involved in what they do and learn more about God.
Because if there is a God, He created you for a purpose.
Lives are being changed this way, that way, transformation is happening everywhere. And to watch these young kids and their hearts soften as the gospel gets migrated into their world and then turn around and want to lead and give back to their neighborhood, that's the most exciting part, to watch God change people in that 2, 3, 4 year span. I could do it the rest of my life.
As we think about renewal, there's very few of us that are going to have an opportunity to plant churches, but every single one of us have an opportunity 40, 50, 60 hours a week to impact our culture through what we do with our jobs. And this year we've seen some real advancements.
So I was running a biotech company for about 7.5 years, and I really grew with the company, joined them as the 5th employee, and it grew to about 140 people. And it was December of last year when I left the company, and I decided at that point that I would put my career entirely in God's hands. And I just told him whatever I did in the next phase of my career would be for God's glory alone. So 3 weeks later, I started a healthcare investment firm called City Hill Ventures after Matthew 5:14, where Jesus calls us to be salt and light. So I put this verse on my website, trying to be more upfront about my faith and who I am and what drives me. Well, it's still very early, but the response so far has been humbling. Business plans have come in from all circles just by word-of-mouth referrals. And I've also had the opportunity to have conversations about my faith with both Christians and non-Christians alike.
Harbor is seeking the spiritual renewal of the city. We're doing that on the college campus and through seeing Jesus bring about personal transformation in each one of our church plants. We also have a group of students from Campus Outreach who are going to begin to seek the renewal of college campuses in our city. There are so many students right now who are asking spiritual questions and struggling with the answers.
I don't really believe in organized religion whatsoever.
I haven't figured it all out yet. I believe in heaven. I don't believe in hell. I'm not really sure. I believe that there's probably something out there, but I'm not 100% set on what exactly I do or don't believe.
One thing that I really enjoy doing is praying for the campus. It really is the best thing that you can do for someone, which is lift them up in prayer to God. And doing it with brothers and sisters too has been really great.
Harbor's really been a blessing to me in that it really encouraged me to really be missional minded in living out the gospel in the communities that God's called me to. First, because we know that God restored us and rescued us from our sins, and we should reciprocate our love to the others around us.
We are seeing these college students equipped to be future leaders who are going to be the ones bringing about the renewal of our city.
I'm Susan Muncie, and I'm the Executive Director with Generate Hope. Generate Hope is a housing and rehabilitation program for women who have been sexually trafficked in San Diego. We were in a 5-bedroom home in La Mesa. We started looking for another home. As God will do, He can really surprise you with the blessings that He has. He gave us not just another home, but a 17-bedroom home, 2 acres of property, beautiful location, just really wonderful home. This is the main house. Harbor's been foundational from day one. So coming into the kitchen, there's several of them here. We've gotten support from so many volunteers that have come out from Harbor. The house was originally built in 1928. We had in 6 or 8 weeks about 300 volunteers come onto the property. People painted, people scrubbed, people refinished the hardwood floors, did the electrical, did the plumbing, put in the garden, lots of rakes and hoes and shovels and backbreaking work. Just in so many ways, a real family, community kind of support. Whatever our needs were, Harbor's been there to help us and cheer us along.
Jesus has blessed us that we may bless the city of San Diego and Tijuana, to bless the city socially, spiritually, and culturally. May we live into this amazing high calling to bless the city.